What is the worst possible response to I love you? Just nothing. As a person who's been rejected nothing could really hurt more than the person you love looking dead at you for a solid 5 seconds and then walk away, starting a conversation with a friend. It hurts. Those 3 words are scary, and it takes a lot of courage to say them. For a crush to just leave you hanging is the one thing that you can't prepare for. And then there will be the thoughts of, what if they really does like me? What if I didn't make it clear what I meant? These thoughts would result in a refusal to get over it, which is most likely the idea of the other person ignore them, so that they find someone else. Oh, this happened to me. My girlfriend's dad is pretty reserved and proper. Originally from the Middle East. We were leaving a nice dinner one night and saying our goodbyes. He had paid, and I had a thank you loaded for our usual post-handshake niceties. He goes in for the real thing. We hug. Then he says love you to me. I fired what was already in the chamber. I appreciate it. I had to tell someone before that made me smile. I would say that's a halfway point. That doesn't seem super crushing. I did say this to my ex who told me he loved me super early on. I was completely enamored with him, but didn't feel that deep warmth of love until a few months later. Have a great summer, followed by immediately hanging up the FaceTime. Said this to my ex. First time a guy had told me he loved me, and I had started saying, have a great summer to pretty much everyone instead of saying goodbye. Also it was November. One response I got some time ago, so you wasn't joking all these 3 years. And another reply I got from one girl in lower secondary school, few years ago, after helping her with some school stuff thanks, but we'll never be together. Have a nice day. I once got back, I've never felt love, and don't think I can, only to be told by that same person 6 months later, that they love me, and want me back in their life, that they had lied before, because they didn't care about me at all during that time. Well, that's normal. Throughout your life, you make terrible choices when it comes to loving people, and I'm the prime example. If you want a partner, go for the good ones. Basically anything if you don't say it back, or say you don't feel the same. I love you too. You are like a brother to me. Always said with a smile. Always soul crushing. Yeah, sorry, I think that's a bit creepy. Goodbye can be a valid response if you don't want to hang around stuff like that. Lord, show me how to say no to this. I don't know how to say no to this. In my mind I'm trying to go, but I don't say no. Say no to this OOHH. Say no to this OOHH. Same. You're like a brother sister to me. It is indeed the worst response. Whoever answers that knows very well what the person saying I love you means, yet keeps pretending they're both like siblings. I will decapitate your cat while waving your head on a stick in front of your weeping mother. Honestly, I'd like to see what that would be a good response to. And burning down your house just to add some flair. When was the last time you've dated someone? It's a bit early for that, don't you think? You know what else I love? Pizza. I'm so funny. I have a boyfriend. etc. Something to destroy their confidence, like calling them out on it loudly and publicly, to shame them for ever considering themselves worthy of love. Jack now. Something really cruel and dark. Dude, shut up. I think about her saying that all the time, but I never think about his response, so glad I clicked the link. Only acceptable if Chris Pratt says it. A blank stare, followed by a visible recoil, and no outright acknowledgement of the statement. I'd take a I don't feel the same way as opposed to being completely ignored. Oh, that's nice, thanks, but I thought we agreed this is something casual. I've actually been talking to several other women. I'd been meaning to tell you. Yay, well, I'm breaking up with you and moving to California to be with my now ex-girlfriend a week ago. Okay, and then I just awkwardly stood there and then asked her a few seconds later, what about you? To which the response was not really. Cool or me too, or okay, literally anything other than I love you too, me too, because it's saying that you also love yourself too. That's nice, but I doubt you're even capable of emotion given your addiction to stoicism and forcing down your real feelings. Here is one from my ex, after I told her I loved her, after dating for a year. Mind you, do you now? Shooting the person, or getting shot, in the back of the head, as soon as they, or you, turn around. If you say you another word, I will remove one bone of my choice from your body. How does that sound? 4 seconds of silence, followed by did I ever tell you about the time I saw the world's biggest crouton? It actually happened to me. I told my crush that, and she said okay, bye and got on the bus. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Sometimes, you miss the ones you do. Wait, why? That's a direct quote. In my defense, I was 13. Actually used that once. I think we should break up. I actually did this. I felt bad, but it was time. 3 to 5 second pause, where you know they're not distracted. I love you too. That's great, sir. Now breathe into this for 5 seconds and I'll give you your license back. Probably mine when I dropped my coffee and whispered you can't do this to me right now. Ha, shut up. Don't joke like that. I'm so sorry, Daniel. Either best or worst, depending on the connotation, but thanks, Dad. Do you remember where I left my wallet, or do you take American Express? Don't worry, it's just like a cold. You'll get over it eventually. Cool I guess. See you in class tomorrow, dude. You can't possibly know that. My wife the first time I told her that. The worst possible response to I love you is I'm subscribed to our gaming. How unfortunate. Actual response from me. They were creepy. Or what? How nice. Start to wish you could sink through the floor. Well, Noon loves you. Said by my crush when in middle school. You say it so well, because you say it to your mirror every day. I think you laid it on a teensy bit strong there, old pal. Hello 911, I have something to tell you. Hitler's mom's husband said that, and look what happened. A door getting slammed in your face, la the princess bride. Okay, I've had it happen to me before, it hurts. Sir, we must ask you to leave the children's play area. My toddler says thank you when we say I love you. Killing her, you'll know which YouTube video this is from. Walking around in surprise, then rejecting them. Dude, shut up. That is awesome sauce. Oh really? Well, that just makes me feel awful. Hey, your sister told me the same thing yesterday. I love you too, they're my favorite band. It's just the Stockholm Syndrome talking, sweetie. That's pretty cool. I'm Reardon 24. Wow, and I think you're swell. You're not my type, but thanks for the compliment. Are you legit, or is that the Stockholm talking? You're violating the restraining order, again. Dude, shut up. That's awesome sauce. I don't think I'm interested in a second date. Is that why you have candy for me in your van? I don't believe you, true story, actually. I still can't let you into the petting zoo, sir. Did you know squirrels are the devil's oven mitts? Bold of you to assume I'll say me too. Just look away and say nothing. But if mom and dad find out, I'm hungry, let's get something to eat. I think you're cool. I like you. Looks person up and down, no thanks. Grimacing, you really do, don't you? You'll always be my dearest friend. Sir, would you like your pizza or not? That's your problem, not mine. But we're not in Alabama anymore. Sorry that, or they don't respond at all. Finger guns, haha, why? I'm sorry, I don't love you. We still need to remove your leg. Saying it back but not meaning it. Understandable, have a great day. Ha 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 ha, that's so cute. You haven't known me long enough. I don't even know who you are.